Prophet Muhammad's last sermon, lessons for today's world. In exploring the rich tapestry of wisdom woven into Prophet Muhammad's last sermon, consider, how can ancient teachings guide us in navigating the complexities of today's world? What enduring lessons does the last sermon offer for fostering harmony and ethical conduct in our diverse societies? As we embark on this journey through time, let's delve into the relevance of these ageless teachings. What insights can we glean from a discourse delivered over 14 centuries ago, and how can they shape our understanding of contemporary challenges? Join us in unraveling the profound guidance within the last sermon and discovering its applicability in our lives today. Equality among believers. The last sermon, delivered by Prophet Muhammad during his farewell pilgrimage in 632 C, stands as a culmination of his life's teachings. At the heart of this sermon lies a call for unity and equality among believers. The Prophet emphasized the fundamental principle that all Muslims are equal, regardless of their race, ethnicity, or social status. This egalitarian spirit advocated by Prophet Muhammad underscores the importance of dismantling prejudices and fostering inclusivity in today's diverse global community. Moreover, this call for equality extends beyond religious boundaries, serving as a universal principle applicable to our interconnected world. It challenges us to confront discrimination and bias, fostering a spirit of cooperation and understanding among people of all faiths and backgrounds. Sanctity of human life and justice. Furthermore, the last sermon addresses the sanctity of human life and the need to uphold justice. Prophet Muhammad unequivocally proclaimed the sacredness of life and property, emphasizing the prohibition of bloodshed and the protection of individual rights. These principles resonate loudly in the contemporary context, urging us to combat violence and injustice with unwavering resolve. In a world grappling with conflicts, the last sermon serves as a timeless reminder that the pursuit of justice is integral to lasting peace. It challenges us to advocate for human rights and to work towards the establishment of just and equitable legal systems on a global scale. Women's rights and gender equality. Another salient aspect of the last sermon is the emphasis on women's rights. The Prophet highlighted the rights of women and their equitable treatment, challenging the prevalent patriarchal norms of the time. In the modern world, the teachings from this sermon implore us to continue the struggle for gender equality, ensuring that women are afforded the same rights and opportunities as their male counterparts. This lesson from the last sermon encourages us to support initiatives that promote gender inclusivity, providing women with equal access to education, employment, and decision-making roles. It inspires a collective effort to challenge stereotypes and create a world where gender should never be a barrier to success. Economic ethics and fairness. The Prophet's last sermon also delves into economic ethics, condemning usury and exploitation. In an era where economic disparities are glaring, these teachings prompt us to reflect on our economic systems, advocating for fair trade and just wealth distribution. The principles of economic justice expounded by Prophet Muhammad remain a beacon for reshaping financial systems in line with ethical values. Today, as we witness economic inequalities on a global scale, the last sermon encourages us to work towards creating economic systems that prioritize the well-being of all individuals. It prompts us to consider the ethical implications of our financial decisions, emphasizing the importance of compassion and fairness in economic transactions, emphasis on education and knowledge. Moreover, the last sermon underscores the importance of education and knowledge. The Prophet urged his followers to seek knowledge and share it with others, emphasizing the transformative power of education. In the contemporary world, where access to education is uneven, these teachings inspire us to strive for universal education, empowering individuals and fostering intellectual growth. In a digital age where information is abundant, the last sermon calls us to use knowledge responsibly. It encourages us to promote educational opportunities for all, recognizing that an informed and educated society is better equipped to address the challenges of the modern world. Compassion and empathy. The Prophet's call for compassion and empathy towards fellow human beings is a cornerstone of the last sermon. In a world grappling with conflicts and divisions, the message of love, tolerance, and understanding from the sermon serves as a remedy for fostering peaceful coexistence. It challenges us to overcome prejudices and build bridges of understanding, transcending the boundaries that often divide us. The lessons of compassion and empathy extend beyond personal interactions to global affairs. The last sermon urges us to advocate for humanitarian causes, to extend a helping hand to those in need, and to work towards a world where empathy guides our actions on both a personal and societal level. Environmental stewardship. A less explored facet of the last sermon is its implicit emphasis on environmental stewardship. The prophet stressed the sanctity of the environment and the responsible use of resources. In today's context, as the world grapples with ecological crises, these teachings underscore the urgent need for sustainable practices and responsible consumption. The last sermon calls us to reflect on our ecological footprint, promoting a sense of responsibility towards the planet. It advocates for conservation efforts, sustainable development, and a collective commitment to preserve the earth for future generations. Building bridges of interfaith. Understanding. In an era marked by religious diversity and sometimes tension, the last sermon's call for unity extends to fostering interfaith understanding. The prophet's emphasis on equality among believers encourages us to build bridges with people of different faiths, fostering a spirit of cooperation and mutual respect. It challenges us to overcome misconceptions and stereotypes, promoting dialogue and collaboration to create a world where religious diversity is celebrated. Nurturing cultural diversity. Cultural diversity is an integral part of the global tapestry, and the last sermon's teachings encourage us to celebrate and nurture it. The prophet emphasized the beauty of diversity among his followers, fostering an environment where different cultures coexisted harmoniously. In today's world, marked by globalization, these teachings inspire us to appreciate and learn from various cultures, promoting an inclusive and enriched global society. Conclusion. In embracing the wisdom of Prophet Muhammad's last sermon, consider: how can we actively promote equality, justice, and women's rights in our communities? What steps can we take to integrate economic ethics, compassion, and environmental stewardship into our daily lives? How can we foster interfaith understanding and celebrate cultural diversity? As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, let these questions guide our actions. Join us in the ongoing conversation. Share your thoughts, experiences, and ideas. Your participation shapes the dialogue and propels us toward a future where the timeless teachings of the last sermon flourish. Together, let's build a world of harmony, justice, compassion, sustainability, and appreciation for diversity.